Participants of the meeting titled Security Implication of Climate Change in South Asia agreed on three main outcomes after the meeting. This includes 1. Setting up regional-level policies to manage protected borders, 2. Advertising governments and institutes to come to an agreement on the security implications that pose to countries because of climate change, 3. To come together to establish food security, especially to bigger populations. Vice President Dr. Muhammad Wahid Hassan Manik delivered a keynote speech at the discussion meeting held at Traders Hotel. He highlighted that the strange climate changes experienced across the world is a collective problem to all the nations and that it held the most daunting outcomes for a small nation such as Maldives. He also said any damages to any country in the region caused by climate change will affect neighboring nations and that it is vital to find a solution for this common crisis by working together and that it would also boost regional unity.
We are on the front line of the countries that are promoting and advocating steps against climate change, but particularly because it is an issue that is threatening to our national security in many different ways. Clearly, for us as a small country and for many small island countries, it is an existential issue.
In an interview given to MNBC after the discussion meeting, President's Ambassador for Science and Technology, Ahmad Shafiq, said the purpose of holding such discussions is not to push a political agenda, but to make decisions and plan out actions that will benefit people in the region.
Mikhala badlun tahaki miga magan gottega siyasi ben makavur boda duniya ge huriha emmena ege manfaya wagota.
This is not a political thing. The main purpose here is to make decisions that will benefit everyone. I stress the work being done by His Excellency in highlighting the dangers climate change poses to nations like Maldives at a global platform.
Speaking on behalf of International Alert, the chief global organization participating in this meeting, Janani Vivekananda, said the outcomes agreed after this meeting was highly important.
We discussed each of these issues. We found that these issues have to be dealt with in an integrated fashion, and the network, along with the additional participants, came together with three key recommendations for the international community at Durban to take into account around the importance of understanding the way in which climate change will affect the security, the human security of communities across South Asia and globally. So these are, with regards to water security, promoting water diplomacy, not just at the high level, at the national government level, but at the local level. So devolving the responsibility for water diplomacy, and this is something that national governments have got to take leadership in.
South Asian Network for Climate Change is an independent organization that seeks to create awareness against the effects of climate change in the South Asian region. The entity will set up its headquarters in Maldives. The main function of this body is to create awareness against the effects of climate change and highlight security risks to the region because of these changes and work with governments to overcome these risks. The South Asian Network for Climate Change held its inaugural meeting in Bangladeshi capital Dhaka in 2009.
Maldives aims to be carbon neutral within 10 years. Although we announced that we have been working very hard on that, and a lot of projects are going on at the moment.